Hey there guys, today I'm going to be doing some work on the GTI hopefully. If not today, probably tomorrow because I got to get things prepped and ready. So what I want to do, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the rear glass. You can see here, see this? This is etched. Look at this, listen. Yeah, so this is etched into the glass. I'd like to pull this glass out and put this rubber on my replacement glass and put the other one in. But first, I don't know if you guys see, typically on the majority of these cars there's a matte black lining that goes around here. It's like a vinyl that goes and wraps around the backs of these cars on the hatch, just around the rear window. Now I had bought the not the vinyl for this car, but some 3M vinyl that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use some knifeless tape. And the plan is to make that vinyl, strip that goes around the rear window exactly or similar to how it would be on the car originally. And then we're going to put the glass in with the rubber, and I also have a new hatch wing, or an original one that's not painted. So I'm going to put that on here, and that'll be good. I also got a set of replacement taillights. If you look at these, you see there's overspray on here. I don't know what the deal is with this person that painted this, but that's just terrible. It's on both taillights, and I would like to get these removed, and I have some original ones that are in nice shape that I'm going to put on it. You guys will see my job that I did here on the bumper. This was painted. You see this is paint right here, and this is the texture. I was trying to remove the texture only to find out that there is some damage like this on the bumper. Now the idea was originally that I was going to pull the bumper off, use some filler on it, and smooth all these areas out, sort of how like it already was, but not paint it. I actually wanted to hit it with some texture and some trim paint to make it look as close to original as I could. But there's a guy online that I found who's selling one locally, a bumper that I can probably just bring back the original black to it, to the texture. So, given that he still has it when I'm available to go get it, that bumper will be going on this car later. Before I can get to all that, the GTI is filled with a bunch of parts that go on the car, the dash, and the trim pieces, and the just miscellaneous bits that need to go back into the interior that I pulled apart. At the time I was pulling it apart, going through the electrical and trying to figure out what was going on with that, because it's a nightmare. But while I was there, I decided that I would disassemble the air boxes that are in there, the for the fans and all of that. So all of the vents and things, I pulled all of those out. I actually have the main unit in the house. I have that cleaned, completely rebuilt and refoamed. I used a tutorial, The Humble Mechanic. He's on YouTube for those of you with these cars want to rebuild your airboxes. He does one with a Mark III. Pretty sure the concept is the same. The one he did, the airbox was built very similarly. So if you want to go and look at his videos on refoaming, that's good. I went to Home Depot and grabbed all the parts that I needed. But for now, this truck right here, this is my 95 Tahoe. This is going to be used as storage for those parts for the time being. I can't use it for storage just yet because I need to clean up on the inside. So I want to get the trim. I have all the trim disassembled on here because I was replacing the headliner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully get it all buttoned up today and get all the trim pieces put back on, give or take a couple of things, and move the things over from the GTI into here so that the stuff won't get damaged. And then my dad and I are going to look at getting that glass out. It's sort of a two-person job. Empty it out so I can get in it, and I can push from one side and he can hold it from the other, and we can pop the glass out, save the rubber, and install the replacement glass that I picked up. On a side note, I have this 1985 BMW E30. I want this thing gone. So if anyone in the Las Vegas area is looking for one, I'm gonna let it go. Bare minimum $1,200. Come pick it up. If you don't have a means of picking it up, I have access to a car dolly, so I can get it out of here. It's an old M10 motor. It's an 85. Still has drum in the rear. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know, and we'll try to work something out. So there's the mess. Okay. Truck needed to run a little bit. Battery was almost dead. It was enough to get it started, so I'm gonna let it idle for a while. I always start with the manual tools. I don't know why. These are always faster. So these upper clip things, you see this here, let me pull this off, this panel's not even on. This is completely broken off. It was originally one of these pieces, and a screw goes through it, and it gets held on here, on this panel thing, like on these holes. Since it's broken all the way through, there's nothing I can really do at this point. In order to get this done, I'm gonna use some 3M trim adhesive. I like this stuff. It holds well, and it's really easy to work with. So. This is the spare that's supposed to be in here. It's been sitting out for a while, and I really needed to put it back, but I had none of the stuff bolted up. And now that I do, it's going back. Okay, I think that is a lot better. A little dirty, but cleared up a lot of space. Those are the seats right there if anyone wants those. Like I said, if you're in the Las Vegas area, 40 bucks. Come get them. They have the headrest, they're sitting right on top there, but I think they were out of a Hyundai of some sort, maybe 2005 to 2009, not sure which type. Anyway, that's good. Now, I can move it, and I can put it over there by the GTI and start moving stuff from the GTI to the truck. Okay, so back of the GTI is empty, including the front seat that had a ton of stuff up there. But now you can get a feel for what this looks like back here. Spare fuel pump. So now I need to figure out how this guy's getting removed. It looks like it is some sort of adhesive right here on this side. This is a clip, so this comes out so you can replace bulbs. I have to figure this thing out. I'll look it up online and see if anyone has any recommendations. I've seen someone do it before. Otherwise, gotta get this glass taken out. Now, I'm not entirely sure that I'm gonna get this done today. maybe tomorrow, because I still want to do the vinyl around the edge. I want to clay bar it so that the surface is nice and clean. So we'll see. I might be doing this tomorrow, bright and early. If we do, I'll skip to that time right after this, and if not, we'll do it in a little bit, given how difficult it is to get that off. Oh, check this out. This is the tail light. Yeah, this is damaged. That's another reason I got new taillights. This whole unit seems to be coming apart pretty easily based on this clip and this clip just holding in this and these pieces. Now I can clean this. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get the rest off. There's a little metal, let's see if I can, I don't know if you can see in there, a little metal clip in there that's holding it to this little bit of adhesive that I was showing earlier, so I'm gonna try to get that off.